Hey everyone, Gameface here, and well, it's been a busy week. It's been a good week, in a way, and I think we should talk about the games. Got to talk about the games. So I started off this week with Deus Ex. I had not played a Deus Ex episode for well, a week and a half at that point. I'd sort of pushed it to the side because there was other stuff going on, but now we're back at it. I can see Deus Ex wrapping up pretty soon. I might have 1 or 2 episodes left. I don't know. I'm definitely not getting out of Deus Ex what I wanted to get out of Deus Ex. I keep on saying Deus Ex. I don't know what I was looking for, but Deus Ex wasn't it. I think the gameplay is fine, and I'm enjoying that part of it, but I'm finding the story bland, disconnected, and pointless. So maybe that's just me. This thing won awards for its story, and I just don't understand it myself. I don't see it. It, like I said, it's disjointed. It's told through conversation, and they still seem to know things that I don't. So I'm going to finish it anyway because I like finishing games. Well, and like I said, I'm not disliking the gameplay. The gameplay is fine. It's good, actually, in most cases. Sometimes I'm pretty bad at it, but the gameplay is good. And, I still haven't killed anybody. I've done stealth throughout that entire game so far, and I'm really happy about that. So the other thing is I, of course, started Watch Dogs 2. I'm actually quite enjoying it. Not going the way I want, but I'm just learning. My last episode, there was a bunch of shooting going on, and that wasn't my plan. My plan is more, again, a stealthy approach to all this. And, I'm just learning the game. Right in the middle of one of my shooting sprees, I discovered I had a sleeping dart gun, or a, tranquilizer dart gun. So, things like that is going to help me play the game the way I want to play the game and not go killing everybody because, that's not my choice. That's not what this game is for. So there's going to be more Watch Dogs 2, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this game. The feel is very much Grand Theft Auto-ish, but of course the gameplay is you're doing something completely different. And it's quite enjoyable. It's a hacking game. You can't go wrong with that, right? More Dishonored 2 last week. Not as much Dishonored 2 as normal, but I was going to say I'll get back on track this week, but that's not the case. We'll have an episode of Dishonored 2 this week, but I don't think I'll be going overboard and having many episodes of Dishonored 2. Lots of fun last time. I'm in a mission now where I think I need to find lenses in order to take out my target without killing her. I don't want to kill her. Because, again, it's one of those games where I'd like to do this as stealthily as possible. Well, maybe not stealthily. Stealth might not be the right word. As humanitarian as possible. I don't want to go around, killing everybody all the way through. The witches are a little harder to kill than you would think, actually. So, the way I've been doing it, sneaking around, it's working out the best for me. And I'm probably going to finish that up today. And expect a video tomorrow on that. No, that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. I would have expected you've already seen that video, and I haven't even made it yet. So I can't talk about it. So we'll talk about that one next week. Battlefield 1. I felt different about Battlefield 1 when I was playing it this time. It felt more... I'm looking for the right word. I felt like I felt like I was up against the impossible. I felt like I was moving against something that I could not win. And all my fault. I tackled the mission the wrong way, and I went to the right and when I should have gone to the left, and things turned out completely different. But it gave me a feeling that must have been, well, of course, other than the true, real fear, that must have been similar in a way. Like, I felt like, how can I survive this? How can I possibly? There's no way I'm making it through this. Until I actually went the right way, and then it was like, okay, yeah, I'm making it through this. That's okay. I did cut out a lot of that out of my video, but, you know, it was 40 minutes of trying to get through that before I actually just went the other way and got through it. So, I'm guessing that hopelessness, that's the word I'm looking for. It gave me a feeling of hopelessness, and it was kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Another thing, of course, last week is The Last Guardian. I've been waiting for this thing. I've been waiting for this. It's probably been at least 2 years since I've known about it and wanted to play it so bad. And it's really good. Like, it could frustrate the hell out of some. You know, frustration with no payback bugs the shit out of me. I can't play games like that anymore. I am bred, you know, cluster truck, things like that. Basically frustration with no payback, with very little payback. But The Last Guardian can leave you quite frustrated. But I find I'm getting constant payback from the game. This relationship between the two characters, it's creating a bond between not the two characters in the screen, but me and Trico, is what I'm finding. I think that's the thing. Because I'm playing the kid, I don't. That bond isn't between me and him. It's between me and the creature, because I'm playing the kid. And it's something you really feel. It truly is. When I discovered I could pet the creature, it was like, wow. And now every once in a while, I'll just run up to him and pet him. It's going to be a really cool game. It might take a while. We might be talking 15 hours of going through this. It's a climbing puzzle, so there's a lot of places where you don't know where you need to go, and it's hard to say where you could possibly go. So it's frustrating in that manner. I haven't been frustrated yet, but I'm only 2 hours in. Oh gee, you know, already I can't wait for the third hour. It's just such a pleasure, and it looks beautiful. I can't say anything bad about it, other than it might frustrate people who don't get that reward when things happen. I get that reward, so I'm totally addicted to gaming. So yeah, that's that. I also picked up another Go game. We're playing Lara Croft Go. I'm actually finding it. I think it's better than Hitman Go. I love the whole vertical aspect to the game where you work over edges and stuff like that. It's a really great idea. The way they've done this is really nice, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But again, I enjoyed the Hitman Go, and I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy any of the Go games. Batman was also another thing that happened this week. Episode 4 of the Telltale series. Now, Batman, the people are not looking at, well, they're not, it's not Batman that's being looked down upon, it's Bruce that's being looked down upon, but it's having a huge effect on Batman, being as Bruce is Batman. You know the story. So, yeah, I'm finding that very good story. Very good story. I don't know where the 5th episode's going to take us. Things are coming to a head here, and I think it is only a 5-episode series. So sometime in January, or maybe closer to the end of this month. I did hold off on the Telltale episode, just because I was so busy doing stuff, and I didn't want to, have this hour and 30-minute video have to make the because it takes a lot more than an hour and 30 minutes. I just didn't have the time, so we got it in, and I am looking forward to the next one. So the other thing that went on this week is I've been doing this for 2 years. It blows me away that I'm so close to. It blows me away. that I've been able to continue doing this for 2 years. And this all started off with a Kerbal Space program. Single stage to orbit video, which I watched again the other day, and wow. It's like going back and watching old videos is weird. I see that I've changed a lot. I guess in those videos I cut out a lot of what I said. I cut out things in the background when I was building ships, and yeah, things have changed in the channel a lot. A lot more indie content now. I think, you know, if I were to look at last month, I would say a third of what I played was indie content, maybe a little more. This month I'm not doing so well, but I'm going to try to get it back up there. Again, my pattern is basically a bigger AAA game in the morning and an indie game in the afternoon. But as you know, I did my little 2 years video this week, and there were some things I talked about, and there are going to be some changes coming to the channel. I don't really know what they are yet, but I know they're coming. I've just got to sort of work through some things and figure out some things for myself. I'm really wanting to do some live streaming. I think that's something I want to do. But okay, let's go on to the indie games I played this week. Well, it's not as much as I would have wanted normally. I think throwing in Watch Dogs and throwing in The Last Guardian really kind of shifted things around. Batman, of course, was an afternoon video anyway, and so it was the Lara Croft Go. So I really sucked up a lot of the afternoon time with other videos. But we did play a game called Rex. Rex was kind of cool. It was like a chess game, except it was either playable or impossible. And I'm nothing, you know, the developers come along and made a medium or a normal difficulty level. But that's what I found. It was either, yeah, I kicked this guy's ass over and over and over again, or I got my ass kicked over and over and over again. But yeah, I would go check out Rex. It's on Game Jolt. If you like chess or checkers or board games, it's pretty cool, but it is different. It is definitely different. Of course, the other game I played this week was Elevadium. Cool game. Really cool game. I really enjoyed it. It was a little puzzle game where you basically said, this is what you do when you hit a red square, this is what you do when you hit a green square, and this is what you do when you hit a blue square. And you had to follow around and do a maze. Difficulty ramped up pretty quick once you got near the last level there. It became almost, well, not impossible, but it did take me 20 minutes to figure out the last puzzle. Even though the video was only 20 minutes long, I did cut out quite a bit of my figuring. But yeah, it was a really good puzzle game, and I am looking forward to seeing a full version of this game, which I'll definitely play on the channel. Definitely. It was very good. But all in all, good week. I'm looking forward to the next week. Origami needs to come in. I've got to finish that up. I've got to get back to that. I've enjoyed it so far, but I just didn't play an episode this week. So hopefully that'll get in there. I'm sorry, we're looking up at the calendar here to see what's going on. So expect more Dishonored, more Last Guardian, more Watch Dogs, more Battlefield, and more Deus Ex. Holy crap. When did this happen? And the other thing I really need to get to, it's almost been a month now. It's actually been over a month. Just by a couple days, is that 50th episode of No Limits 2 has to be done sometime. I don't know if I'm holding off. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, that's going to happen sometime soon. So yeah, really, it's been an awesome week. And I think we've got another awesome week coming. So until next time, I'm Gameface. This was 7 Days. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to share and subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.